I had to traverse the plains. Yeah.
Did you really just say traverse?
Yes.
You had to traverse the plains? What are you, a buffalo?
Those are extinct, aren't they?
No!
No. Buffaloes aren't dinosaurs, bro. What the hell?
Or is that bison?
They're the same thing!
Wow.
Marco, did you know that Chris Brown thinks buffalo are extinct?
Are you telling me buffalo aren't extinct?
No, they are not.
Gosh.
First blood.
I'm gonna tell all my friends.
The only thing extinct is your YouTube credit after that blunder.
I can't. Oh my god, I'm laughing. I'm running into everything.
Alright, let's start this.
What time do I got, Super? Can I go? I got so excited. Can I go? Can I go? Can I go? Can I go now? The penguins have risen. How much time do I have? I just want to play the game! Guys, I have like hardly any booze left. I can go?
Sounds
I
feeling
go?
good right now.
Can I go? 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 Where am I at? Can I go? Can I go? Can I go? Can I go, Super? Can I go?
Start.
I should paint my nails.
Super. You know what you should
Yes?
totally do?
What?
You should totally do a truffle shuffle.
Nobody can see it, but
Nobody can see me right now.
Can I go?
Woo, what is up, aka Alan, Jeff, Math King? How is everyone doing this fine Friday morning? It's Friday morning. I need to get some stuff up here on Slack. There we go. Alright, let's get this moved over. What's up, Gallo? What is a truffle shuffle? You need to watch The Goonies, Math King, and you will find out what a truffle shuffle is when you watch The Goonies, which is a classic movie, by the way. Oh my god, it's AKA Alan. I am doing good, Jeff. I'm doing good. How are you doing this fine Friday? No, The Goonies, it's like a classic. You totally need to watch that movie if you haven't, Math King. It's a great movie. It's one of the fine classics. There's Nightbot. What's up, Michael? Alan, you're upright and breathing. Are you hungover, Jeff? Are you hungover? I am finally feeling alive. So let's go ahead and get this MCOC arena started. Ooh. T1 Alpha's going on. Let's do the T1 Alpha first, then we'll do the MCOC. Alan likes cheese. Alan does like cheese. I mean, who doesn't like cheese? No, you don't drink? Well, that's good. I mean, I do, but everyone knows I do. Alan needs some of that Captain Goat Cheese Sparkles action already. I know, Nightbot. Like, what's going on there? Let's see, what we got going on here? What is this? Everyone ready for the weekend? What's up, Johnny Midnight? Good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. We've got a lot to talk about, don't we? We've got some She-Hulk stuff. got the She-Hulk Nerf going on, and then the, growling. And then the rank down tickets that are coming. 3 days off. Nice, Johnny Midnight. Yeah, I got 4. So I'm pretty pumped about that since I always have Fridays off. What's up, Amino? You damn right my She-Hulk is too OP. I'm just saying, Amino, she's just way too OP. Like, how's that working out? Whoa, Bess! Well, thank you, Bess, for the 20 bucks. And Bess, you know the rules. You are the king of CandyLand. So I am betting purple. Am I correct in my assumption? And thank you again, Bess, for the 20 bucks. I really appreciate that. What's up, the man Moses? Good morning. Bess coming in hot this morning. Bess, what do we got for breakfast this morning? What do we got good for breakfast? Quit Playing Games With My Heart is definitely a Backstreet Boys song, and I'm gonna say it. Backstreet Boys over NSYNC. Sorry. Just had to say it. Had to say it. I knew it, Bess. I knew you wanted that purple. Let's see what we got. Oh, do you guys like my new Marvel mug? Isn't that fun? A whole lot of anger and frustration, not even thinking about food. Oh no, Bess. Oh no, I hope everything's going all right. What's up, Big Kev? I filled this coffee cup too much. It's like super full. How you doing, Big Kev? Boys to Men over both of them. New Kids on the Block over both of them. The man Moses. Clearly. We'll go with that. But yeah, so guys, what do you think about Kabam? I was really surprised. Alan's singing Backstreet Boys. I was really surprised that Kabam responded with She-Hulk specific rank down tickets. That kind of surprised me. What do you guys think about that? Eating breakfast and watching? Nice, Big Kev. What you eating? What's up, Aerophone? Hanging tough? Always hanging tough, man. Ooh, that could have been bad. Go. But yeah, I was kind of surprised at Kabam's response. I didn't expect that. I'm glad they did that though. And they're gonna be offering She-Hulk specific rank down tickets. You just pulled She-Hulk yesterday? What's up, Virgil? You didn't rank her up, did you, Big Kev? I mean, she's still gonna be decent, right? She's still gonna hit hard. She's still gonna get those furies, but that slow mechanic and the taunt really made her a viable option for that champion boss. Bam Mike said in a post from 2017, if they ever change a champ, they would only offer champ specific rank down tickets. He did. That is very true. But there have been so many times where they have altered specific champs and they haven't issued the rank down tickets. So that's why I was kind of surprised that they actually did it. Yes, Alan, yes. Just gonna make the move to another company, so my martial arts training is going to slow down a bit, but I think that sucks. Yeah, but if you need to make the move, Bess, that's to suit, you know, you better, to just, you know, make your life a little less complicated, then definitely do it. I've done it. I'm still annoyed. What do I want to do here? Yeah, we'll do that. At Kabam, Mike's stupid comment about all champs having the same speed and cadence. Okay then. Exactly, Jeff. Like, for him to just come out and say that, I think was a little bit ridiculous. You know it, the man Moses. That's exactly where I was kind of going with that. You fell down the five-star arena hole. What'd you do that for, Virgil? But it did kind of surprise me that they offered, that they're gonna offer champion-specific rank down tickets. I didn't expect them to do it. I kind of expected them to be like, well, you ranked up the champ and she wasn't working as intended. But the fact that they did that means that they are starting to listen to the community, which is a big step in the right direction. Because a lot of times we've said stuff and they just kind of push it off to the wayside. What's up? What's up, Manny Singh? Let's see if Hype is cooperative in throwing his specials. You have come to the conclusion that what? Archangel needs to be added to the Kama Sutra position? Dang, Alan. Who'd you get, Manny Singh? Who's in your future, Virgil? Who? What's up, Bob Holla? I see you over on Twitch. Nice, Manny Singh. Those are great pulls. 5-star Sim Supreme and Angela. That's awesome, Manny. Congrats. Because those are two champs that don't necessarily need to be duped either. What's up, Clint? Dark Corporation. How you guys doing? Really miss my moms. Aw, Bess. Only time will tell in next few weeks. Well, I hope it'll go well for you, Bess. I know it can be tough. Where am I at? Here I am. Well, it's nice to see you too, Dark Corporation. I agree, but most of the time they do crappy stuff and then there's a community outcry. They realize they screwed up and tried to placate us with better offers, etc. Yeah, they usually do try to do that, right? And then, so it's very interesting that they actually listened to what a lot of the community members were wanting and what was deserving, right? Now, the only problem I see with that is if people used the 2015 rank up gem on her, what that is going to come down to. Are they going to give them the gem back, or are they just going to give them resources to it? What's up, Dakota? So that's the only issue I see with it. So, Alan. I truly don't think that they're listening. It's messed up that they said that the dude beating the champion boss at the beginning of the showdown. Just messed up there. Hold on. Champion boss at the beginning of the showdown thinks they didn't have a back door to get out. Oh, yeah. Can I get a shock here? What's up, Chris Brown? But the thing is, right, is they've known about it for a long time. So... Nice, Manny. Congrats. Quake's a good one to have at rank 4. If you can play Quake, oh my gosh, here we go with the talks. If you can play Quake, you'll get past a lot of content in the game, Manny. But the fact that they did that so many months later is what's really really kind of irked me. It's Kabam, they most likely didn't think about 2015 rank up gems. That is true. That is true. Only time will tell what they're gonna do. Any advice on landing Aegon Special 2 attack? I know it's timing based, but it seems I only hit it half the time. You can do it right after a 5-hit combo, Bob. You just gotta be kind of quick about it. Just do like a normal 5-hit combo, end on a light, and launch your special 2, and you'll get it to hit probably 100% of the time. Unless the AI is being goofy, or you're facing an evader. I'm afraid to rank up anyone anymore. I'm going back to ranking up 4 stars where I still feel comfortable again. And that's the thing too, right? Is it's making you kind of nervous to rank anyone up at the moment, especially with the, no problem, Bob, especially with the new champs, not new champs, excuse me, Colossus and Old Man Logan, who have just been buffed, right? So it's like, okay, they've just been buffed, the beta is now done, so are they gonna get quote unquote nerfed, or are they gonna get tweaked or something 3 months down the road? So thanks, Chris. What's up, MW20 or 225? I'm sad about She-Hulk. Just got a 3 to 4 science gem from variant 3. Ooh, yeah. See, that can be tough, right? A quaint quake that has been acquainted to an earthquake. That is a tongue twister. That is a tongue twister, Aerophone. But, and the other thing too is the fact too about the whole every champion has the same speed and cadence to their attacks. That's not true one little bit. And that just proves, right, that Kabam Mike doesn't play the game. They'll probably get She-Hulked in a few months' time. That's kind of what I'm nervous about, right? So, like, for me, I don't think I'm going to be ranking them up anytime soon. But even then still, She-Hulk's ability to launch that heavy that quick was part of her mechanic since her introduction into the game. So there's that. It was just this taunt that was added onto it. So, and they came, Spider-Gwen and She-Hulk came out, what, in like February or March? So, that's kind of what I'm wondering, Chris. The people that use the 2015 rank up gems, are they going to give them materials or are they going to give them the gems back? What are they going to give them? What's up, Momo? Jory the Collector? Because, like, excuse me, Iron Package. No, fam. You shouldn't give them materials if they use the gem. If they use the gem, give them the gem back. No way, Momo. I am not going for MODOK. I have a 3-star Captain Larson, rank 2. She's so OP. She is OP. I love her, though. I have 5-star Old Man Logan at rank 125. He's going to stay there for 6 months, at least just in case. It's not a bad call, Jeff. I mean, because if you think about it, She-Hulk's buff was way back in like February, right? February or March, something like that. And 6.2 was released in what, April? And that's pretty much when this She-Hulk cheese was established or discovered or whatever. So, you got that. So that's been discovered. People were making videos on it. It's been blowing up like crazy. It shouldn't matter if it's gem or material as long as you get the same resources to use on another champ. Exactly, best. That's how I look at it. Just whatever you use to rank her up with, get the same materials back with the rank down tickets. Because if they give someone materials wait, hold on, words, Katie. If they give someone materials, so T4B, T5B, T1A, T2A, whatever, to someone who used the gem on them, that's kind of not right. So facts, Amino. I can still rank up Thor Rags. He's very safe. Plus he's very good for prestige, right, Amino? Right. But you know, if they give them the gem, then that's another story. I mean, I'm totally okay with that. Just give them whatever they use to rank up the champ. Don't give them don't give everyone flat out resources for it. Because that can be that's not equal among all the players. Yeah, exactly. Materials is better for those who use the 2015 gem through the upper hand on that. Exactly. I do not want to do a 24-hour stream and grind for MODOK, Momo. You crazy, man. You crazy. Get out of here with that. But yeah, it's stuff like that I think they should be wary of. What's up, Sam? You gonna throw it? Gonna throw your special too? Oh. Going for Act 5, 100% completion, got 1, 5.1 done, only collector chapter left in 2. Rest pass, which should I focus on? Really? Go away, Hella. So you, let's see. 5.2 was really long. Was 5.3 really long too? I would say go back and do whatever chapters you have the chance to do the easiest and those pass, and that would probably be your best option, Sam. It's the same with any game though. Someone discovers a cheese workaround, exploit, whatever you want to call it, and then it does the rounds on the creators' channels. And then the developers get wind of it. Oh yeah, totally, Jeff, and patch it. Yeah, but the thing that I kind of don't like so much about this is the time it took, right? Whoops, that wasn't good. I evaded that a little bit too soon. Is the time that it took to do it. Because they could have done this months and months ago, right? But they took their time with it when a lot of the top end players have already been through it. And so you've got the other players who maybe just now have the resources to go through Act 6. They now have the units, the pots, the revives, the teams, right? Because there are a lot of goofy nodes in there, what have you. So they finally have all that to go through. And they go ahead and they put out this thing a week before the update. Now, some might say a week is a long time. I don't think a week is a long time, so. Well, I'm glad you're home, aka Alan. Wouldn't want to be the guy who has to go through all the data and see who gets what. That has to suck. And that's what's gonna suck best, right? Because they want to issue champ specific, right? So they gotta go and figure out who ranked up She-Hulk, number one, and then number two, they gotta figure out who used what materials on She-Hulk. So that's going to be a tedious process. Will we see the rank down tickets soon? Probably not. I used a 2016 gem on She-Hulk. If they gave me the materials or a rank up gem, I wouldn't rank her down, so it doesn't matter. Fair enough, Amino. I think mine's only like rank 2 or rank 3, so I wouldn't do anything with it. They've had 6 months to fix that, and they never intended for She-Hulk to be able to do that. Exactly. Just give everyone rank down tickets. Did I rank up Warlock? He's rank 4. Momo, he's rank 4. He's a lot of fun. I need more Sig Stones to put in him before I do anything with him, but I want to get more Sig Stones for Captain Sparkles. I want to take her up first to 565 before I take him up. Although I really want to take up Void to rank 2, so we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, it's things like that that just bother me about it. I feel like Kabam mind-flossed everyone with the She-Hulk thing. Oh, mind-flossed, I can read. Oh, they definitely did, right? It just kind of like came out of the blue. I do, Momo, I do. But the thing, it has been, she's always been able to chain heavies with the combos, just now she has utility added to it that made it easier against part of the harder content. Oh yeah, that's totally what it is, right? Because other champions, you can chain their heavies. You can chain Old Man Logan, you can chain Warlock, and I'm sure there are other ones that I'm forgetting that you can do, and you are not gonna want to throw your special. That's alright, you're dead. What's up, Lenneth? Oh, thank you, Lenneth, for the $4, man. I appreciate that. And thank you, Bobby Holiday, for hitting that sub button and joining CandyLand. But thank you, Lenneth. I appreciate that $4, man. Recognizing it as an unpopular opinion, I'm not really upset with the She-Hulk nerf. Tell me more, Lenneth. Tell me more. But in all honesty, if this She-Hulk situation justifies a random rank down ticket, the Archangel one we had deserves a ticket too. Exactly. That's the other thing, is Archangel totally deserved that, Amino. And we didn't get rank down tickets for him. So it just seems kind of, I don't want to say one-sided, but what's up, Panther Nation? Oh, thank you, Jeff, for the 20 pounds. I know that's something. I gotta get that updated, but I'm pretty sure that makes you the king of CandyLand. AA is still pretty good. Oh yeah, Archangel is still pretty good. No doubt about it there. And thank you, Jeff. But let me finish this Korg fight here. These guys are not wanting to throw their specials. Oh, he's unblockable and unstoppable. There we go. There we go. Let me see what this puts you at. Jeff? $22.08. So we're just gonna make this $22.10. So, Jeff, you are now the king of CandyLand. What color would you like the background to be? And thank you again, Jeff. I appreciate that. Oops. Too much stuff up here. What's up, Mike Flood? Mike Flood, Archangel used to be able to stun immune, which was a huge thing. It's like when Colossus comes and they come out with content that he just runs through and so kabam logic, it's a bug then? Exactly. Is it a bug or did you just make him too OP to do anything or to do more than what it should have been? And lunge forward, she gives her range to intercept dash attacks. It does. Well, not changing. To me, it isn't as big deal because her heavy still goes through unstoppable to land. It does. She still gets that slow debuff mechanic out of it, right? What's up, Kabam Rose? Green, you got it. As we're talking about She-Hulk, I like it. I like it. There we go. And we be green. It's kind of hard to see with the sun coming through. What's up, LSDN? Well, a very early morning to Hawaii from South Carolina. She-Hulk will still be pretty good, though. Yeah, she will. It's just that you can't use her effectively as before in some specific matchups, which also applies on the Archangel situation. It does. So... that's not how moderators work, Kabam Rose. Maybe one day. Just have to wait and see. Wait, I'll be back for that. Okay, Bess. But yeah, so the thing about Archangel was he got nerfed pretty bad, right? He used to be able to stun immune, could bypass limber with his neurotoxins. So what's up, Supin? I'm worried about taking 5-star champs to rank 4 or 6 to rank 2 now because they pull out a description error saying exactly. And that's what a lot of people are coming to the conclusion with Sukum is a lot of people are kind of being wary about taking champs up to 565, using those resources, or taking up a 6-star to rank 2 because they're afraid of what is gonna happen. So I think she'll still be able to stack the Furies. Yes, LSDN. I think she'll still be able to stack the Furies, for sure. Just make it hard to get her like Blade. The man Moses. Oh, thank you, Panther Nation, for the $2. I appreciate that. Thanks, man. So would it be better to rank 4 Spider-Gwen after the rank down? It all depends on what you need, right? Like, She-Hulk is still going to be useful, right? She still has that slow debuff mechanic. Panther Nation, your donation just came through. But she's still going to be useful. It just all depends on what you need. Now, what I'm saying is basically to just kind of wait for the new champs before you jump in and rank them up. Or if you do choose to rank them up and clear the content real quick, whatever they're cheesing through. Storming in Oklahoma, Dakota. Oh boy. Oh, well, welcome back, A.K. Allen. I hope your neighbor just came for borrow a cup of sugar. See why I have like 12 455s? Probably more. They work fine for content, and Symbiote Supreme is being reworked too. So yeah, Symbiote Supreme, they're just doing a description change, right? So is that a nerf? I don't think so. I don't think so. It's like the same thing with Domino when they reworked her description. Oh yeah, I brought Archangel in to Labyrinth Amino. I brought Archangel and Star-Lord. Those were my main. And yeah, it did deserve a rank down ticket because a lot of people did rank him up for that. Now, Archangel is still really good, right? He still has the good passive heal block with his neurotoxins. He can still do a ton of damage just based on his DOT. So, you know, it's totally worth it. Aw, well, thank you, Panther Nation. I appreciate that, man. And hey, that was a good game last night. I will give you that, Panther Nation. I watched some of it. I was kind of in and out dozing. But But yeah, Archangel, he was another one of those ones, right? That kind of got hit hard. Oh, okay, I see, aka Alan. People who couldn't use him back then for LOL won't be able to do that today. Same goes for the champion fight with She-Hulk. Exactly. So it can be kind of, you know, problematic there. Ooh, this is gonna be ugly. This could be ugly. That thing fight might not go so well. It'll be alright, as long as I get some bleeds with guillotine. Do I have Starkey? I have Starkey as a 4-star and a 3-star, not as a 5-star. You got a 5-star thing? Nice, Kabam Rose. Congrats. Oh, no smash. But that's just, you know, it was the whole like timing thing that I really had an issue with Kabam mostly. I would have slowed debuff champ as a counter, so it's She-Hulk or Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen would give me a better defensive option. Gonna have to do some runs with her after this change to determine. Oh, not a problem, LSDN. I do like Spider-Gwen. She's great for stuff. I've taken her into AQ. And I never, into AQ map 7, and I never thought in a million years that I would do that. So the fact that, you know, I did that really kind of surprised me. But I do like Spider-Gwen. She's a lot of fun. What's up, Rick1405? Oh, you're a new follower. Well, thank you for subbing, Rick1405. I appreciate that. There's no such thing there. Beth. Come on. Know you're special. You know you want to, Infinity Man. Come on, Infinity Man. Oh, and of course, I run right into it. Give me a regen. Give me a regen. Well, thank you, Nightbot. Yes, if you guys haven't already done so, please remember to hit that like button. I do appreciate it. Oh, come on, man. There we go. Woo! I won't kick you in the face, even though you got a thing. See, that's true. Miss Katy didn't even have to finish. But yeah, the whole, like, the way Kabam does things is what kind of bothers me. Like, they need to be more transparent. They should have said something around the time when the Summoner Showdown started so we could have had a little time to either get crap done if you could or not rank her. Exactly. It's just like the timing of everything is really what kind of bothers me the most about it. Because, like, the way they do things, it's very shady. Oh yes, don't forget to do the gold pool event for the Summoner's Sigil. Thank you, Bess. It's just the way they kind of do things is really shady. And labs. Oh yeah, Sinister Labs. I don't like those Sinister Labs, man. I forget to do them a lot. But the way they kind of do things is really what bothers me the most. Oh, nice. 4-star Aegon and Cap Infinity War. Shady as in Eminem, like Slim Shady. They are not the real Slim Shady, aka Alan. They don't need to stand up. It's funny how the better YouTubers aren't in the CCP. There's some really good people in the CCP, Mike Flood. There's some really good ones. They put out a lot of really good content. What's up, Izzy? How you doing, Izzy? Izzy35. We're just talking She-Hulk. She-Hulk Nerf and rank down tickets. What's up, Achilles? What was your crazy luck yesterday, Achilles? go see Beast? You also forget to do the Sinister Labs. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I'm like, oh crap, I have like 5 minutes left. Am I going to rank her down? Probably not, LSDN. She's at rank 3. It's good arena points, so. Or maybe she's at rank 2. I can't remember, but nah, I won't rank her down. I opened 7 5-stars today and got Sim Supreme, which I used my Mystic Awakening gem on, took him to rank 4, and also duped my Venom, who is at rank 4. Nice, Rick! Congrats, man. That's awesome. What do I want to do here? We'll do that. What's up, Phantom Black? How you doing, man? Welcome, welcome. Happy Friday. OG Vision is such a hunk of hunk power drain machine. My 3rd favorite tramp behind Magic, Aegon, and Beardo. Dang, best. I do like OG Vision. He's great. What's up, Mr. Whips? How you doing, Mr. Whips? I'm thinking about fixing Nick or Ghost. I hope it doesn't happen. I don't think it will. They already kind of fixed Nick. Right after he was released, his 1 synergy was taking away more than 1 debuff, and it was just supposed to take away 1. So they already fixed him, so to speak. So, am I ready for Dorian? I don't think Dorian is gonna do much where I'm at, so I'm ready. Bring it on, Dorian. Are you ready for Dorian, Phantom Black? I don't think mine is able to get ranked down the way they described it in the letter. Yeah, I mean, I ranked her up, but... Oh my gosh, Alan. Well, thank you, Alan, for the $2. I appreciate that. What's up, Mr. Monster? Do you think we'll get Dora the Explorer as a champ? That would be awesome. Can we? Can we? Yogi says, where is my picnic basket? Dead. Pulled 6-star Emma from AW Rewards, duped 6-star Aegon. Dang, Achilles duped 5-star Champ, duped 5-star Void, and pulled 5-star Aegon, all from Cavs. Nice, Achilles. That's awesome, dude. Congrats. What's up, Hodges? How are you doing? But my thing is such fun to play. 455 Sig 180. Couldn't pull the trigger on 565. Why couldn't you pull the trigger, Bess? Why was no trigger being pulled? I gotta know. I gotta know. Maybe one day Kabam will not need to see pitchforks before they do the right thing. That's the thing, right? Is they're always reacting to something. They're never being proactive. They're always being reactive. And I think in order to like maybe be more transparent and better suit the needs of the community and like the player base and that sort of thing, they should be more proactive and less reactive. It's always, we've done messed up, so let's react to this with, oh shoot, whoops, to, you know, let's react to X with Y instead of, I wonder what would happen if we did X. Would the players want Y? So. Well, thank you, LSDN. I appreciate the 555, man. Thanks. You guys are awesome today. I mean, not that you're not awesome every day, because you guys are always awesome. Oh, snap, Medusa. There we go. When Dora the Explorer was advertising that she had grown up in a program that gave a whole new meaning to Dora the Explorer, Dora the Horror. Oh my gosh, aka Alan. I wonder how they're going to fix her. They're probably just gonna slow her heavy is what it's gonna be, right? Because she's got a really quick heavy. That's what makes her, that's what allows her to get champs trapped in the corner, and you can just keep repeatedly throwing that heavy. Boom, 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 boom. So I think the way that they're going to counter that is they're just going to slow her heavy down. What do you have her ranked up to, Achilles? Pull the trigger that if they get 565, 200, don't regret it until Kabam decides to ghost nerf him. Facts. Kabam must be partnered with Pike Electric. That's how they operate, but spend millions on safety propaganda. You are, Alan. How is my Warlock already so high? Had resources, man. That's true, too. They'll adjust her taunt. I don't think they're going to slow her slow mechanic per se, but I do think that they're going to slow her heavy down so that you can't fire it off as quick, and if you try, you're going to end up getting smacked in the face. So I think that's pretty much how they're going to do it. Might rank for my She-Hulk 100% champion in 6.2, then rank her down. Do it quick, Mr. Whips. Apparently, Android users have already gotten the She-Hulk update from what I've seen. Well, not from more or less from what I've seen, but from what I've heard. So, do it quick if you're gonna do it. Oh, forgot. Awakened Gwenpool. It's not gonna work. There we go. She been drug dealing on the ISO market, Alan. I might use it if they said it's only for She-Hulk. It is going to be only for She-Hulk. The rank down ticket is going to be She-Hulk specific, right? But then you could definitely use those resources on whoever else that you need it to be. Now, the only problem there is, and I said this before, is if you used a science rank up gem, are you going to get the science rank up gem, or are you going to get the materials? Because I could see Kabam doing either, so... Old Man Logan has the exact same heavy. Kabam should be proactive about addressing that as well. Exactly. So Old Man Logan literally has pretty much the exact same heavy, right? It's a fast, quick, 2-hit combo, just like She-Hulk's. And so if they're gonna, the only thing separating it is Old Man's Logan. That could have been taken very dirty, very smutty. Old Man Logan doesn't put a taunt on the defender, right? So that's the only difference there. Thought the nerf was pushed out in the next update. Yeah, so it's supposed to be, but I've heard some Android users have already gotten it. Alan, what's up, Mama Bear? Happy Friday. How are you doing, girl? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, Void doesn't have that great of prestige. When am I gonna take up Alan? Oops. Oh, I just saw. Excuse you, Storm. Stop kicking me in the face, man. They made it so it seems like she plays the same way. You can still chain a heavy attack at the end of a combo, but 40% of the time, oh, they can counter it. Okay. See, yeah. What's up, Clutch Turkey? If they slow her slow mechanic, will they call it slower? So I think what they're gonna do is they're just gonna slow her heavy down, right? So, but like here, you can do it with Warlock, boom, heavy. Right in out of a combo. 1, 2, 3, 4, heavy, boom, out of a combo. So you can do that the chain heavies from other champs too. Warlock can do it, Old Man Logan can do it. So if they say they're gonna fix She-Hulk, that no champion should be able to do it, then they need to be able to do it with other champions too. They need to fix that so that it is more in tune with the game, right? Oh, Apex tomorrow for sure, Momo. Oh, shit. Wasn't paying attention there. My Android tablet wouldn't work with the game yesterday. Every 2 minutes crashed harder. Dang, Aerophone. I don't know, man. Not ready to have duplicate class 565 just yet. Plus, I still want to do like 4 4, 5, 5, 6, 5 rank cups at once. See if BG will be proud of my hoarding skills. I'd be super proud of your hoarding skills, Bess. That's crazy. All they need to do is add another node to 6.3 champion to counter that mechanic. I don't know what node they would do to counter that. Because that's kind of, I wonder what they would do. Or they just put a, if it was a skill champion, it would be different, right? Because that doesn't work on skill champions. If they slow down Warlock's heavy, that means Wolverine Special 1 won't connect anymore. Yes! What's up, Mr. Extravaganza? Well, you have a great and safe weekend as well, Mr. Extravaganza. I hope they don't fix Warlock as well. MCOC Beast put a lot of time into it. Whoa, Mama Bear! Thank you, Mama Bear, towards the milkshake fund. Gotta have a milkshake fund, Mama Bear. Thank you, Mama Bear. I gotta get me that chocolate milkshake, Mama Bear. Gotta get me that chocolate milkshake. They got crazy global nodes all over the place to counter champs. Oh, yeah. Like, I mean, there's just a ton. And then they put in champs to counter other champs, too, so. AK Alan. Oh, aloha to you as well, LSDN, and thanks for hanging out, and thanks for your donation. I really appreciate that, man. We are not the same person, AK Alan. What's up, Meister? You're having some coffee? Mama Bear. Always having the coffee. What's going on, Meister? We're talking She-Hulk and rank down tickets. What's up, Claude Amsterdam? What's going on, Daniel? And thank you, Daniel. Won't the cornered node prevent the issue with She-Hulk? I could. There's just a lot of ways that they could do it, but I don't think they're gonna do that because they've already had so many people go in and complete it. So, you don't care, no She-Hulk there? Fair enough, Meister. Well, thank you, Kabam Rose. I'm glad. Oh my god. Oh my god, what? What's happening? It's Uncle Diablo time, guys! And Momo. Momo, are you ready for this? It's time to quake and bake. FCC Beast confirmed. Same person, both have coffee, reading each other's mind. Listen, you gotta have the coffee, right? Like, the coffee is a must. I cannot function without coffee. If I don't have a coffee, I get a headache. Exactly, Mama Bear. Are you guys ready for Uncle Diablo? Do you not want to throw your special vision? That's right, the man Moses. That's right. Mama Bear's got the mama voice. Let's see those pillow hands. Oh, supposedly Diablo is going to be getting a buff, so that would be awesome. Get on your knees, all hail the Diablo job. Alright, Momo, get ready. Here we go. We quaking. We quaking. But yeah, so what do you guys think? Do you think that Kabam should have, like, come out earlier with the rank down tickets or the quote-unquote fix to She-Hulk? Damn it, Magic. Oh, my phone froze. Dang. Hashtag buff Diablo. Hashtag buff Diablo is right, Big Kev. Definitely need a buff Diablo. Alright, Virgil, enjoy your shopping. Don't be like me and buy like 7 pairs of shoes, because I have a shoe problem. It's well aware. And thanks for hanging out, Virgil. What about people who use She-Hulk for Legends Run in 6.2 and got it? That should be addressed. This thing is so messed up, in my opinion. If I were Kabam Shoes, I would leave She-Hulk alone. Oh, that's a good point, Amino. I never even thought about that. That is a very good point. Yeah, what are they going to do about that? Like, She-Hulk should just be left alone. Exactly, because now you've got people that completed Legends runs with She-Hulk, and now she's getting quote-unquote fixed, as Kabam likes to say it. I don't think it's a fix, but that's neither here nor there. But that's a very good point. I never even thought about that. Yeah, what are they going to do about that? Amino, are they going to disclude those people? Are they going to make them ineligible now? Are they just going to be like, well, we're going to continue on with this. This was our mess up, you know, things like that. The slow mechanic came with a new buff. It did. This is fun. My champs are not showing up. There we go. What's up, KT? How are you doing, gorgeous? What's going on, KT? Moose call in honor of She-Hulk. Should we do a moose call in honor of She-Hulk? Yeah, 10-day legend run for Act 6 really says a lot. In MCU, She-Hulk better have this. Oh my gosh, Alan. But yeah, KT, are you free? I mean, not free. I know you're never free, but are you available? This is fun. What's going on here, Kabam? What are we doing? What are we doing? We're just spinning into oblivion. Spinning into oblivion. And that's the thing, right? Phantom Black is that, oh, you're at work? Fair enough, KT. That's the thing, right? Is 6.2 was supposed to be the hardest content in the game up until now. Or up to this point in time, right? Until 6.3 is released. And we're just gonna restart this because, yeah. Oh, okay, cool, yeah. KT, if you can, that would be great. But what was I talking about now? What do you mean fight recovered? Fight never even started. We had the spinny wheel of death. But that's the thing, is like, you know, you have all this content and stuff. Game Crash, it just was doing the spinny wheel of death, Momo. I think one of the annoying things about She-Hulk Nerf is she was just in beta and updated months ago. That's just it, too, right? Is she was just in the beta. Like, this issue could have been fixed months ago. But it was only until, you know, people started really cheesing the champion boss, and so Kabam couldn't make that cash cow, right? Because that was supposed to be hard content. So, like, it was supposed to be the hardest in the game and that sort of thing. And, you know, Kabam was probably really hoping to make a good amount of money off of that. But with She-Hulk, you could do it in one go at it. So, what's up, Bob the Knob? So, you know, you could do one go at it and be fine. But the fact of the matter is they realized that She-Hulk was just making it too easy for people to complete. So, you know, they were losing money and stuff off of it. What are you doing, Emma? There we go. Money, money, money. They got kabammed. How did it taste, Kabam? They did get kabammed, didn't they? They kind of kabammed themselves for it. If something didn't make money for them, that didn't work as intended. Facts. And that's another thing, too, right? Is you've got... If it affects the player base, they take their sweet time trying to fix it. Right? But if it affects them, they jump on it, boom, pretty quick. So they need to kind of address all issues the same way. Now I understand some issues are like harder to fix than others, but dang, I thought that Thanos fight was the hardest in the game. No. That champion fight can be a real pain in the butt. But if you're going to fix things that benefit the company, you can't fix things that benefit the company over things that benefit the players. Each thing should be addressed at the same speed. Now, they're probably saying, well, we do address them at the same speed, but it doesn't really seem that way, right? Like, it definitely doesn't to me. And that just might be my opinion on it. I don't know. I might be seeing things differently. You're gonna make a channel? Do it, Kabam Rose. What do I want to do? We'll do that. Why not, right? What's the worst that could happen? Best, for a good time, go watch Katie's first try of 6.2 champion boss fight. There's a clip of that on the intro when sometimes it takes me longer to get things set up. It got Dreamin' and Heisey on mic. Heisey telling me, just block the light attacks. You can't block, Heisey. They're unblockable. Oh, that's not gonna work. No, that's not gonna work. Why? Ghost Rider isn't incinerate immune. They will not fix it because nobody of them cares. Oh, words. Because they didn't make money there. So, like, Ghost Rider should definitely be incinerate immune. Iceman should be cold snap immune. Like, all of those things, but they're not. Or Ant-Man, but Mama Bear, that I don't know what you're talking about. That never happened. I did get tongue twisted. Why, hello there.
Hello there.
How are you?
I'm bored in work. About an hour left to go.
An hour left to go. You're almost there.
I'm trying to work out some Excel magic.
Ooh.
Doing like a new project, kind of like reworking the system to deal with stuff. Like, I'm actually quite clever in this stuff.
I believe it. Oh, he's unblockable and unstoppable. I just tried to hit him. There we go. Oh no, now he's unblockable. Oh no, Korg.
So getting wrecked.
No. Not quite. Not quite. Almost. There we go. Clutch thought that was his Skype at work. No, we got KT on call.
Yeah. Well, yes, I'm Skyping from my work because I'm clearly very bad at my job.
You sound like you're doing fine at your job.
Yeah, I'm actually really good at my job. That's why I'm able to do these kind of things.
The real trippy part is that from what they said, not too many people that are eligible to have even tried to go through Act 6.2, so why even bother with trying to so-called fix She-Hulk? Because they would lose over the point of time when those players would go through the Man Moses, so that's kind of what I really think it is.
Yeah, because don't forget She-Hulk is an old champion and a really common champion for many people.
Yeah.
It's not new. It's like for 2016 or whatever year it was. So vast majority of the player base who are at, let's say, a certain level. Obviously, I'm not talking about the newer players who started like a year or two ago. But any player who has played this game for a while, statistically, is very likely to have this champion. It's not something new that came out like Warlock, right? There are only probably a couple thousand people who have a 5 or 6 star Warlock.
Right.
She-Hulk, everybody who's at some level pretty much has her.
And that's the thing, is they kind of looked at over time, okay, people are going to be seeing a lot of these She-Hulk cheese methods, so we're not going to be making the bank that we could potentially be making on it. It's just kind of like how I thought of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Mama was just about to rank up her She-Hulk. Oh yeah, Meister doesn't have her.
I sound like I'm hiding under the desk. Not quite. I'm sitting by my desk. I'm just not yelling.
Can you guys hear him okay, or is he too quiet? What's up, Harry? How are you doing, Harry?
And enjoyed my video on this, by the way. I made 3. Kind of.
I really liked your one with all the talking points. That was good.
And the last one, yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that one.
It was 26 minutes long.
But sometimes they have to be, right? When you want to get the points across and make sure, you know, everything's going.
Yeah, no, I didn't even manage to get everything in, because first I made the first one. I wasn't even done with point 2, and I realized I had been going for like 22 minutes. I was like, oh, fuck, I have to start it all over again. Because I was like, that video is like one long monologue.
Yeah.
Right? So I recorded the first time. I was going for like 20 plus minutes. And then, no, I just said too much. I need to make it quicker. Okay, let's start over.
And that's another thing too, Mama Bear, right? Is now a lot of people are afraid to rank up champions because they're like, are they going to get nerfed? Even older champions. Are they going to be working as intended, or, you know, is something else going to go awry with them? So
Yeah, that's what I also kind of like tried to talk about as in the first point video. There's no set rules like, oh, no champion is meant to be able to do that. It's like, how the fuck are we supposed to know, right?
yeah, and
Like,
we don't.
Who said that? Like, who said you said that? Like, is it in the rules somewhere? It's like, you're just making these statements as if they're like commonly acceptable norms or dogmas. Nobody knows these things. Like, the same, I use the comparisons like, why can I punish some special attacks and why can't I punish like other special attacks? Right?
Yeah.
Is that an issue? Like,
and that's the other, and another thing too is we just got, you know, Old Man Logan and Colossus have just come out of the beta. So are they working as intended? Are things gonna change? What's you know, how is that gonna be handled? What if people start ranking them up and then something like this happens 6 or 7 months down the road after they're released?
well,
You know?
here is like the biggest point of concern, because Old Man Logan has the same heavy attacks. They are not changing
Exactly.
Old Man Logan, right? And now here is like, we're standing in a point of view where if Old Man Logan is gonna suck, or let's say be average at best, right? Then, well, A, not many people will rank him, and B, it won't matter and they won't change him. If Old Man Logan is gonna start to like gain some popularity and gain some momentum, and if it will be partially because of this heavy mechanic, he will inevitably end up getting nerfed. Right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you get that
Oh,
kind of like, because he does the same thing, which they pulled She-Hulk up on, just because She-Hulk was good at it, kind of
Yep.
like good at the game. And now Old Man Logan can do exactly the same thing, and they're not touching him yet. So I think as a player, you should pretty much kind of like demand a definitive statement, whether that's a bug, whether you can be fixing all the champions who can do this, whether it's not a bug, whether Old Man Logan is safe, because there are a lot of like questions up in the air at the moment. So I'm kind of like thinking whether to make a video about these kind of like ranked on tickets or not, and kind of follow it up with this kind of set point of view, because it's like, okay, you sorted out this issue, it does not kind of affect anything you have done with Archangel, Symbiote Supreme, Domino, and anything you might do in the future. Because what they did is flat out came up with a statement that came out of nowhere, that nobody had any knowledge of, saying that no champion is supposed to do that, right?
Right.
And
That every
they're just making
champion
up rules
has,
for the goal.
yeah, because I mean, every champion has the same speed and cadence to their attack. Like, that really stuck with me. I was just kind of like, what?
1 sec,
Sure.
work is calling.
Speaking of She-Hulk, guys, too soon for She-Hulk? Now you need to rank up champs that they will not touch, like King Groot, Groot, Iron Package, clear endgame content with them. Sounds so smutty, Alan. Just got punched from Mr. Sinister because of that. Oh, this was dumb. The AI blocks so quick between combo and a special attack. They do sometimes, don't they? See where your power goes, fam. Who would have thought we would be discussing all the controversy over She-Hulk? I know, right, Mama Bear? Like, who would have thought of that? If you would have told me that years ago, I would have said, you're crazy. I agree with all the points made, but what exactly have the community done about it really? Vote with wallets. That is true, but apparently we created enough of an outcry that Kabam thought to issue ranked down tickets, which I was really surprised at, Mr. Whips. I did not expect ranked down tickets to come about. So, isn't that just a good feeling, Bess, when you intercept with magic? It's all about her extra mechanic with her heavy attack that Kabam has a problem with. It is. And it's specifically for that fight, right? Like, it's not really game breaking. Like, that mechanic to me is not really that game breaking. Because you can mess up, right? You could easily mess up. They're still cracking on with the change, though. They are. And that's the thing is, I don't know if they necessarily should have continued it. They should have just left She-Hulk be and gone without. Ooh, Mojave Chilequiles. That sounds good, Bess. I want a free 6-star. Do you work for Kabam, Kabam Rose?
Well, hello there.
Welcome back, KT. What's up, Karbala? I'm getting frustrated with the game today. It seems whenever I try to throw a heavy, it gets interrupted and I get slaughtered. I'm just gonna chill and watch me instead. That's fair, Jeff. How are you getting slaughtered with the heavy? Are you just trying to, like, go into it, or are you parrying? Oh, he was smashed. Missed that.
Hey, Mr. Whips. Where's my date? You promised me a date. You never showed up.
What? Did Mr. Whip stand you up?
Oh, pretty much. He was like, oh, are you also living in Manchester? Oh, that's so cool. Oh, yeah. And then nothing, then silence.
Mr. Whips, how could you stand him up like that? That's just uncool, Mr. Whips. Shouldn't Kabam be accountable for errors in Champion Spotlight? These description changes get swept under the rug, but Kabam sells champs based on those abilities. They do, right? They did that with Domino, right?
And Sim Supreme.
And Sim Supreme, yeah. So, should they? Absolutely. Will they ever, you know, be held accountable for what they do? Probably not. Like, we try to, we bring it out, but, oh, damn.
It's alright, don't worry. I'm here now. I'll make it all better.
That's right. KT's got this. When I play Quake style at times, she just stands there clueless, like I'm not even holding the heavy attack. I find a lot of, like, so with Quake, I feel like they just kind of, they don't necessarily nerf Quake outright, but they nerf the interactions the AI has with Quake. And that's kind of how they go about nerfing Quake, so to speak. I'm trying to throw a heavy at the end of a combo, and every time I get slaughtered, something isn't clicking with me today, or maybe it's the game. Who are you using for it? Are you using She-Hulk, Jeff?
Maybe just bad at the game.
Oh, damn, KT.
Just messing.
What's up, Lil Kanja?
Some countries how this fix already pushed through.
Yeah.
So in some countries, the update has gone through and She-Hulk can't throw the heavy attack anymore like she used to. Like,
Yeah.
it seems to be fine in UK and the others, but in some countries this update comes earlier. Kind of like the game mechanics. And if it did, then, well, you're screwed.
Look, when Blade comes, everyone says he is too OP now. He is nice to have, but there's many better champs. I bet, like, next few months there will be some champs that will do a much better job, but I still think Blade is a good champ to have. He's got that on-demand regen, which is always nice, and he does do pretty good damage. Are there champs that are better than him? Sure. But that's the thing. There's always going to be a better champ at some point in the game. It's just as the game progresses. So if they made all champs have the same speed like Heimdall, that's when I'll quit this game. I skip him even in arena fights. Amino.
No, Blade actually had a bit different issue. It's not that just he dated badly, because he didn't. He hasn't. Problem Blade has, because he was so impactful that you could clearly see that Kabam is going out of their way to release counter abilities champions. So over time and time, more of these champions kind of like came out that Blade sucks against, like Iron Man Infinity War, he's not particularly good against, so on and so forth. Like, you know, many kind of champions. They made sure that certain champions do not have the villain tag. That, like, they released Sabretooth. Sabretooth does not have the villain tag.
Corvus doesn't either. He's got Thanos army. Yeah.
Which is kind of like laughable, but you could clearly see that the intention of that was like specifically for Blade. And then eventually, as these champions kind of stepped into the meta of the meta game, where you could see them often like in quests, often on alliance or defense, that hinders Blade by default. Not that he would be any less valuable or any less broken. Also, the fact that they were more careful with the nodes that they put on. There were more nodes that Blade just didn't cover. Like if they put cornered on, Blade's kind of stuck and it's tricky.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 sec.
And the thing with that is too, is if they nerf a champ through other champs, I'm okay with that, right? It's when they just like flat out just nerf the champ in general. That's not okay. But if you release counters to the champ, that's the better way of doing it. They're going to introduce a 6-star Blade, I believe, Bess. So 565 Blade, he is awesome in my opinion, but he is out of meta a little bit at the moment. He is Meister. I have a 565 Blade. I still use them sometimes. So my pattern for not 565 champ started simply because everyone wanted him and a lot of people had him at the tier. I hate
when they do this.
Yeah, everyone did have a 565 Blade there for a while, right? So
Katy won the most wanted.
I wish they have a counter to Korg. They do. Havoc's a good counter to Korg. Domino's still good against Korg. So there are counters. There's always going to be a counter to a champ, right? So
just quake that Korg. What's your problem?
I'm sorry, Harry. I don't speak German. KT, do you speak German?
I bet. What did he say?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, right. It's hence the problem. We get it means how are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing well, Harry. Thank you. How are you? Omega is another good option against Korg, so. Namor, yeah.
Just slap him in the face like nothing ever happened.
I wouldn't know. I only have a 3-star Namor.
President.
She-Hulk # #MeToo movement. Dang, Izzy. Oh, I forgot I was fighting Juggernaut. Can't. What am I doing? Trying to parry Juggernaut when he's unstoppable. What am I thinking? I'm not going to lie. I don't like Blade, so I'm a bit biased. Oh, I like Blade still. Is he like?
I appreciate Blade, but I'm bored of him.
Is he still in my like top 5 favorite champs to play? No.
Yeah, Star-Lord's there.
Hey, don't be knocking my Star-Lord.
Yeah, sure.
I like my Peter Quill, okay?
The asshole one-handedly ruined Avengers' initial plan to stop Thanos.
But it had to be that
Peter
way.
Quill anymore.
It had to be that way.
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did. According to Doctor Strange, it did.
It knows nothing.
What is the 3-man lineup I have for AW and AQ? It depends. It depends on the path that I'm taking. It depends on the champions that are there. It's just, it's all circumstance based, Mr. Extravaganza.
She means she's floozy. She just can go with anyone.
Most of the time, no. Most of the time, though, for AQ, it's Nick and Hype, and then someone else. Sometimes Gulp. Sometimes
Like-
Corvus. Yeah, for the encroaching stun. Nick, Awakened Nick is great for encroaching stun. Because he can't be stunned! What?
He can't be stunned only if you have gotten hit in a face time and time again and he has actually died the first time.
Oh my gosh. If She-Hulk has big boobs and a massive butt, then it has to be Beyonce Knowles. As much as I hate her, she's the only one that can fit into the MCU for She-Hulk. Oh.
I'm sorry, am I not speaking clear enough for your sophisticated little bottom Josh?
What did,
Okay, I'll try to pronounce myself better.
Meister said, the good times. LOL, easy path with Blade. Back then. I didn't have Blade.
Blade was good for Labyrinth, like cost-wise, but he was bloody long. It was miserable to do some parts with Blade.
Star-Lord.
Like, he legit takes ages.
He does. He could, but I mean, I still enjoy playing him. Star-Lord killed a Celestial and didn't even lose an eye. That felt like a dig at Thor Rags. That felt like a dig at Thor Rags. You can hear KT just fine? Good. Good.
Wonderful, Mama Bear. Hey, is
Wonderful.
that the Mama Bear?
That is the Mama Bear.
Oh jeez, I better stop when this smart. Gonna get spanked otherwise in 2 generations.
They're in talks with Rosario Dawson for She-Hulk, really? Do I take up my unduped 5-star Quake to rank 2 or my awakened Luke Cage to rank 5? No particular use in mind, just for general play. I do a fully maxed 4-star Quake, which has served me well. I would probably still go Quake. Because Quake doesn't need the dupe, right? So... This cap is just letting me punch him in the face. Is the Holy Trinity still the best, or is another team taken over? I think it's just...
Many better teams.
You've got the Flaming Trinity with Domino, Massacre, and Red Hulk. You've got the Sabretooth, Killmonger, Void Trinity. I mean, there's a lot of different Trinities. I think it just all depends on what you need to do. And who you have, really. It'll be good to do Easy Path with Blade boosted.
Who uses boost these days?
KT, Jeff is asking if you agree with what I told him about rank 2ing his 5-star Quake. What's up, children?
Yeah, rank up Quake, learn to play Quake, win the video game. That is how people live.
Win the video game. Pew pew pew, Momo. Pew pew pew.
I mean, honestly, truly, and I can't stress this enough, and I have said it before, and there are many people like posing it. If you play Quake, you just look at the game differently, right? Half of the problems people who don't play Quake have are immediately resolved just by this one champion by ability to play Quake. When you find some sort of BS node, vast majority of the time you can just Quake it. You don't do every single fight with Quake, obviously, because she's like the fastest killer or the highest damage dealer. She's the best champion in the game just because she answers the most difficult fights easier. Every single hard fight you have, if you use Quake, is exactly the same as you have in a regular arena fight. It's the length that differs. And that's it.
And there you have it. What's up, Sandman? Pulled a 5-star call last night. Nice, congrats.
You better be rich.
Better be rich.
I mean, Carl is a fantastic champion, but a hungry one.
Yeah. It is Chill Rim. It is KT on the call. What's up, G Duval? Should I awaken my Captain Sparkles or Hyperion?
Sparkles.
I would go
Hyperion
with
needs
Sparkles.
much less Hyperion benefits quite a bit from Awakened ability, but he needed much less than Sparkles does. Sparkles in Awake, if Sparkles is Awakened, Sparkles gets another whole different dimension of utility.
I'm not gonna lie, that Indestructible has saved me a couple times, so. Shut up, Kate. Shut up, Katy.
What did I say now?
Glad we could help you, Jeff. Oh my gosh, Alan, is it pew 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 or pew pew pew? It's the first one, Alan. It's the first one. What do you mean you tell her, Katy? What do you mean, Momo? What's up with that? Sparkles is my next cosmic for sure. Oh, me too, Mr. Woods.
Hey, what's up, Devil Boy?
Devil Boy. Oh, you had chill rim.
How do you call him?
Children? Like pronounce the Q like ch, like cheese? Like the She-Hulk cheese? Too soon? Too soon?
Oh, that was low even for your standards.
I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. I'm in need. I'm needed rank down She-Hulk and rank up Quake. What's up, Frankie? So, oh, I didn't end on a medium. So, do you think that, what do you think they're gonna do for the people who, used, rank up gems on She-Hulk? Do you think they're gonna give them back the rank up gem, or do you think they're gonna give them rank down, or the materials?
I think they're gonna give them materials, otherwise it would be too big of a drag. Also, originally, that was one of the original ways how to get some extra materials was when they handed out the rank down tickets. Rank up gems only started to appear, and like there was this one time like at Christmas, not last year but the year before, when they handed out one rank down ticket each. What many people did, they used their rank up gem on a random champion and they used the random ticket on the same champion just to convert the rank up gem into raw materials to 12 and stuff like that. So I think in this case you're just gonna get back the TF5Bs and the TF and so on and so forth.
Yeah. Oh, nice, Bess. All right, Mama Bear. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll catch you later.
Also, the Devil Boy. I don't know if I'm streaming today because my girlfriend isn't too happy with the amount of time I spent on YouTube this week. So I might need to suck up with her a bit.
Uh-oh, KT's in trouble.
Yeah, I did. I nearly ended up sleeping on couch last night.
What? Katy and KT, who is your Mount Rushmore MCOC champs?
I'll answer for Katy. She can answer for me. So for Katy, it's obviously Star-Lord. Ghost Rider. Right? Probably gonna be Warlock because of this. Diablo because of the alcohol issues. I mean, I feel those are overall the top 4 champions Katy can relate to.
Alright. KT's Mount Rushmore is obviously Hulkbuster. And
Because I'm fat or because...
you gotta get to that special 3. Who else?
I got go all the way.
Ant-Man. Definitely Ant-Man with that glancing. Who else? Let's see here. OG Cap. And
Why?
and Magneto.
I'm extremely disappointed in Mount Rushmore.
Extremely disappointed in your Mount Rushmore. Kamala Khan. Oh, that's a good one, Man Moses. Should have said that. Yep, KT is YouTubing at work.
No, I'm not. I'm not on my channel. I'm not YouTube. I'm just having a conversation with
That's
friends.
right. That's right. Select your Mount Rushmore, aka Alan.
By the way, if anybody asks, or if my boss happens to walk in, Katy is the IT help desk.
Fair enough. IT, how can I help you? Have you tried turning it off and turning it back on again? How is that?
Don't take it the wrong way, but that's about the amount, the extent of the help I could possibly expect from you.
Is it plugged in? Alright. AKA Alan's Mount Rushmore we need to do. Let's see. AKA Alan would have... Who would he have? Moon Knight. I could definitely see Moon Knight with AKA Alan. And, Namor, because he's so M-word. Who else? Who else could AKA Alan have? Moon Knight, Rogue. She's got some jugs. Diablo, definitely Diablo. And yes, and the two Cyclops.
Yeah. My stuff are finishing.
Oh, hello, KT staff.
Yeah, that's right. I have stuff.
You have staff.
Can you imagine some idiot actually entrusted me to be in charge of other people?
And definitely Kabam Mike's Mount Rushmore would just be Cyclops. All the Cyclops. All the time. Because they all have the same speed and cadence to their attacks. It's exactly how it would go. Bruh. What? Katy and KT, now with the changes on She-Hulk, which rank would you recommend for her? Probably, I would still go rank 3. Rank 2, rank 3. I mean, she's...
It depends. First of all, I can't answer this question because the change aren't live. I haven't played this character. Need to see how severely it affected. Second of all, I use She-Hulk in AW, and those of you who have in past should know by now that you can't do that heavy cheese in AW because of stand your ground mastery and parry. Because there's a chance every time you try and chain your heavy attack that they're going to toss in a block and you're going to parry it. So you can't do that, and you have to play her the way she's going to be forced to play after someday. And she has done her amount in AW. She's, for instance, in Path 4, she's quite often fantastic. But still, so probably likely, in some cases, I'd still kind of like advocate rank 4 and rank 5, but it really depends what you do in AW. As far as the questing value goes down, it's gonna affect her quite severely. And what's worse, it's gonna be your emotional state using She-Hulk. Because like for me, for a quite long time, I'm just gonna be like pissed off or sad or something, like, you know? Like, you get me?
I get you. I see what you're cooking with.
It's kind of like looking at your girl who has had half of her face cut off. You still love her and she can do the same things, like some of the same things, but like that was a bad metaphor. But it's
That
just
was
like
a bad metaphor.
that was a bad metaphor. But it's just like it feels like she's crippled, like she's weakened. And what's worse, because in this case, it feels unjustified that Kabam has singled her out and ruined her. Right? So it's just gonna feel like you're using a product that has been ruined, and like every time, like for me, like now currently I'm looking at She-Hulk and want to change my life. I'm 100% sure whenever I'm gonna look or play that character, I'm gonna feel that is Kabam spitting in my face and laughing about it.
Probably.
It's and it's a kind of weird thing to say, obviously, about like a video game, but there are certain principles involved, and that never ends well if you have principles. Let's just start with that. That always sucks. If you have principles, you're an unfortunate person, because that will make you miserable. Often. And in this case, it just feels like, okay, they're giving the rank down tickets, but good question. And that opened like a whole kind of worms and a huge debate.
Yeah.
And even with that rank down ticket, you still have the feeling that Kabam can do whatever they want, however they want at any given time.
Oh, yeah.
By making some new rules, making some new statements, because this is because let's face it, She-Hulk wasn't powerful to the point where she obstructed game balance.
No.
She was not better than Ghost, she was not better than Quake, she was not better than Omega Red, so on and so forth. She was just better than they intended. So, I don't know, I still have, like, today I'm thinking about it, I woke up to the news of rank down tickets and stuff like that, and I'm still thinking about it, and I'm thinking about it, and I can't get rid of that sour taste in my mouth.
It is kind of sour. I think the most annoying thing is that She-Hulk was only bugged recently. Code your crap right, Kabam. That's just it too, is they should, if they were gonna fix it, they should have fixed it a long time ago. So
Because that animation and that thing existed for 3 years.
but the taunt is recent. So
Yeah.
and that's kind of what they're saying about it, is it's the taunt on top of the heavy, right? So but they could easily work around that and just have the taunt applied after like her special one or something, like Starkey. So
No, not even that. Okay, take the taunt
what?
away, for instance. Increase the base duration of the Furies. Right, if you have more time to bait out attacks and actually bait, then you will still be able to maintain the Furies
Yeah.
if you kind of like play well enough. And you're gonna have time to bait out opponents special and actually bait, and also with that they will quite often not stay in the corner and run at you more, and it's gonna be the same thing you're doing with Luke Cage, Ultrons or whatever. But you can chain that heavy there against the wall, but then not against the wall. But just increase the Fury timer, because currently if they don't stay against the wall so flat, you just don't have enough time
Right.
to maintain that ability. So that how being like that, there definitely could be many reworks, and I could justify that fact that they want to rework something there, right? And all that fine. But like, what is it like? The whole presentation of it, right? Is like, if you want to nerf a champion, come flat out saying we're thinking she's overperforming. We like didn't intend to. We didn't see this happening. That's on us, right? We're gonna give you rank down tickets. However, we want to nerf her and call it what it is.
Yes, Momo. Apex tomorrow, for sure. But yeah, so that's just it. Is like the way they've gone about it is just so wrong. They could have come about it in another way that would have been more accepting for the player base than the way that they did it. Whoa, Psylocke. What's up, Joshua Taylor? Am I going for milestones? I am going for milestones. No featured grind for MODOK. I already have him.
Have the potato head.
Yeah, I already have the potato head. Don't need to grind for the potato head. I really want to grind for clairvoyant, but I don't have it in me.
I want clairvoyant too.
I may open crystals.
I may open crystals too.
Ooh.
Quite sure I can't afford to open crystals, but I may.
Sure you can. You can totally afford to open crystals. It's legit. It'll be fine.
Right? Even though I technically maybe could open crystals, I'm still kind of in deep shit and hiding my credit cards. Statements from my girlfriend. So that is my problem. I still need to somehow sneak back in a couple of G's.
You just need to get a different credit card. That's all. What do I think the cutoff will be for Captain Sparkles? Probably like 3.5. That's kind of what I think it'll be. Jessica Jones is in the game files, but she is not like a playable champ in the game.
Alright. Ooh, by the way, Grounded apparently is coming for me.
Why is Grounded coming for you? Oh, guys, Grounded Wisdom is coming for KT. This ought to be good.
Did I mention him in my last video?
So that's why he's coming for you?
There were some legal threats implied, basically.
Really?
It's gonna be dealt with, just like it was dealt in the past. Probably referencing sequence video. So I'm like shaking in my boots and shit right now.
You should be. You should be terrified.
Thanks for the line. No, because I doubt it was me who using it was every single one of you who kept it as an issue. Because if it would be just me or a couple people talking about it, nothing would change. You know who got those wrong tickets? Everybody actually pushing same agenda. Because in this case, there wasn't 3 YouTubers saying one thing, 1 YouTuber saying another thing, and then 3 more saying like I'm undecided. In this case, it was clear, unified kind of opinion. People who don't even like each other, every single person said the same thing. Except for like a few people who didn't say anything.
Do you think Kabam would pay more attention to things if the YouTubers of MCOC avoided MCOC Comic-Con events? Isn't it the content you and others put out that aids MCOC's popularity? I mean, it is and it isn't. Like, the game would still go on, even without us, so... But, like, us putting stuff out does kind of help it, but I think if we avoided Comic-Con, it really wouldn't... It would just be like them brushing us off. It wouldn't be anything big. It wouldn't be anything breaking, so... What's up, Angelo?
It's not even, like, also just that. What you need to keep in mind, there are hundreds of thousands of people playing this game, right?
Worldwide.
Not all of them speaking worldwide. Not all of them speak English. Many of them, in fact, don't. So on and so forth. Like the fact that there are hundreds of thousands of people playing this game. For instance, Seaton has 200k subs, something like that, right? And I bet that's not even 10% of the player base. In fact, there are millions of people playing this game, right? In fact, like a YouTuber, Katy, has 7-8k subs. I count also some minuscule amount, right? Whatever we can do is relatively small scale when it comes to economy of the game. Even like forums, stuff like that, because many people play this game casually, spend a couple of dollars. Even when you kind of, let's say, blame the whales for the spending, and that's why Kabam's getting away with it, right? Whatever, let's do some basic math here. And this will be quick, I promise. But let's say there are 30 people in alliance, right? Let's say there are 20 alliances in Master. And Master always alliance, so that's 600 people. Let's call all of them whales and estimate an average. Each of them spend 500 a week, which is not the case. There are about probably 30 people and a few thousands and masters.
Right.
Spend like 100, 200 on average, have to be $500 a week. Average masters play. So that would be 600 times 500. That would be $300,000 a week from masters alliances, right? So keep that number in mind. So 300k, yeah, 300k from these top whalers who keep the lights on, allegedly. And now I think about it, there are how many alliances? Like let's go down to like silver 1 or whatever. How big is that bracket?
There's a lot. There's a lot of alliances.
Let's just find like a baseline number. I'm gonna quickly log in the game. I'm gonna check in the brackets, and like we're gonna add how many alliances go from plat 1 to like silver something or whatever. So I'm unloading the game. I'll tune back in with this issue in a second. But this is like actually something I wanted to make a video about quite soon, and this is what I can use later for it. So I'm actually being productive right now. So let's go Alliance War, view, season, view leaderboard. So let's start with Platinum 1. That's 130 alliances.
Yeah.
Platinum 2. That's 50. So that's 80 total. So 30, 50, then we'll go Platinum 3. That's already 100 and Jesus Christ. It's like 200. Platinum 4.
What's up, Kingpin?
Yeah, keep it.
What's up, Michael B.
Well
Soli?
entertained while I make notes.
This is setting a bad precedent for Kabam. It is. We drive the player base. Kabam would sell way less champ crystals without the YouTube community. They probably would, but would it be enough to break the bank? Probably not, Panther Nation. The issue I'm seeing is that Kabam could write a description to cause people to dig deep and get the champ, then a couple months later update the description to quote-unquote fix the champ. They do that a lot, so... What's up, Travis G? Chief Fitz? KT pounded on the mat? He is. But that's just like... the description changes are one thing. It's changing a champ because they're quote-unquote bugged is another. When how do we know they're bugged? We don't know they're bugged. They never outright say it. And then, like, we find these things, right? The devs don't find it because I don't think they do enough testing. I get it that there are so many of us playing this game around the world that it's easier for us to catch something than the devs, but some of the things I feel like they could definitely catch. Like, that they totally could have caught.
They didn't even know how to catch it. They saw it 3 months ago on YouTube.
Yeah.
And did nothing for 3 months. Okay, so for sake of argument, let's just go with that. Whatever is in Platinum and Gold alliances, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's 30 plus 50 plus 200 plus 500 plus 200 plus 500 plus 1000, right? And that is only like gold and above level. That's not counting any kind of casual new starting players that are just freshly starting and don't even take this game seriously but still can spend. Regardless of that, 2,480 alliances are from Platinum 1 to Gold 3. Right, so we multiply the 2,480 by 30 people, because each alliance has 30 people in it, right?
Right.
That's already 74,400 people, right?
Right.
And let's say on average, if Masters player spent 500, then let's give a number of an average a week. Let's $30. That's fair.
Yeah.
An offer, like a 28 offer.
That's fair.
Obviously, there are some people who still buy more. There's some who buy less, but let's say average for a Gold 3 player, $30, whatever. As a spender, right?
Yes.
So multiply that 74k times 30, and now you can get $2,232,000. Right? 2.23 mil. 2.23 mil.
Right.
From people from gold to plat. So if you divide that by 300k that Masters people did, that is 7 times more. 7.5 times more. And that's like very kind of cautious estimate, not including any other people who are new to this game, who don't even join alliances or who play below gold level. And that number in actuality would be for $1 that is spent by any Masters player, there are likely to be, well, in this case, $7.4 spent by the rest of the players. But realistically, it would probably be every $1 Masters players spend on this game, regular casual players spend at least likely $20, maybe $30. So their crystal opening whale does, like these common folk who are of and running in the comments and whales should stop spending. It's all the fault of the masters or players. Not all the fault of every single one of you collectively together much more than you can play masters with. Or top game. So I'm very sorry, but like basic math already showed that just gold 4 till plat 1 would spend way more than masters.
Your math sounds flawed. A lot of speculation. Kabam, a bunch of stat watchers. If they don't like what they see, they will make changes and say whatever they want. Kabam don't play the game a lot, but they watch the stats a lot. They do watch the stats.
Yeah, and that's why she has Nerf. Like all these changes, like why, for instance, there are no more gates in 6.3, even though we all screamed and yelled and hit our feet on the floor that it's a bad idea. Did anybody listen? No. Now 6.2 has been out for a while. They got their data in. All of a sudden in 6.3 there are no more gates. Why? Because nobody played 6.2. And that was like quite obvious that it's going to happen, but they didn't listen to the players or the feedback. They listened to the actual statistics they got back. God, I'm actually hating myself on the stream. I sound too kind of uptight and smart even.
It's a new KT, guys. It's a new KT.
Katy will never be the same after Rip She-Hulk.
The big issue, if the champion's description overinflates the expected performance, is that false advertising. I mean, it could kind of be construed as false advertising, Johnny Midnight, but is it? I don't know. I don't think Kabam tests enough, really, is what it is. So that's what they need to do, Johnny Midnight. They either need to test and reread the descriptions before release at a higher QA level than they are now, or players need to stop spending so aggressively because the champs may be altered. I just think they need to just do better QA/QC testing is really what it is. Who should I take to rank 4 after I use my She-Hulk rank down ticket? Options include Corvus, Cap Marvel movie, Fury, Human Torch, who I also have a 4 to 5 gem for. I would go Corvus, Veritas. What's up, James LeBlanc? Part of the problem is Neo KT has been destroying content with a 3-star She-Hulk. Kabam can't have that.
I may or may not have.
Oh, thank you, Target, for following me over on Twitch.
First of all, let's just get something out of the way. I regret nothing. Right, I regret nothing. I would do it all over again. Second of all, I may or may not admit that it could have helped Kabam to reach the decision quicker.
No, Veritas, no! You stop that. You stop that hashtag Nerf Warlock stuff.
Oh yeah. Nerf that goofball.
Why, KT? Why?
He's blocking me with his face. He deserves nothing. Clearly an idiot.
Oh, I just punched in the air right there. Did you see that? That was epic. Nerf Warlock? Why are we getting a hashtag Nerf Warlock going in the chat? No way. The content creator program needs to have more variety to it, just not character testing, but beta testing maps. That's a good idea, Alan, and I totally agree with that.
You know what content creator program needs? It's relevant. I'm very sorry to say, but content creator program has been pretty much irrelevant for absolutely ages since ever Autrix was doing his thing. This content creator program lost about 95% of its flair and appeal to the people since that information was released quicker than Kabam lets their YouTubers to release it, right? Because like who realistically wants to watch a video of content creator program, whatever, and this is like the descriptions and stuff like that, when you will already have all the information available weeks and months behind. Completely different angle there. They need content creator program with like beta server, with beta access, with like different plans, projects, something that's like in the works. They need to give more information to the content creators, and they need to let them to ignore, not ignore that, but they need to change their NDA and actually let them talk about the things in works and let people feel that content creators actually have some sort of inside info and inside scoop, because they may or may not have. I'm clearly not in content creator program. But the fact is, everything that is discussed in content creator program is under NDA, so they're not allowed to talk about any of that stuff aside from the time Kabam says it's okay to talk about it.
Right.
And the problem is, aside from the new champions that are getting released, they're not really giving them too much to do they?
No.
Most of them. Like, aside from champion reviews, what are kind of like the latest content creator videos or streams you can watch and stuff like that?
Right, because you can't do any content that's going to get you ahead of the game or anything like that. So, or earn you anything.
Exactly that. Just too much bloody red tape. So as far as I'm concerned, any content, first of all, content creator program should be a bit more kind of like, maybe a bit more elite exclusive. Second of all, my idea for that program would be each content creator. Well, first of all, there should be a beta server for content creators, so they can do whatever the hell they want and that doesn't affect their actual account. Second of all, I think they should be allowed to share much more of what they're doing and playtest things. And they, let's say, give them an account with every single champion in the game at max level, max ability, whatever, so they can actually go and create the content like nobody else has. And then that program might have an actual value.
What's up, Whaler?
Now watching 5-star Grand Prix champs. Damn, what's wrong with me today?
I don't know.
Katy, say something stupid so I can make fun of you.
I mean, all you gotta do is wait. All you gotta do is wait, Katy. I'm surprised you're not like, why aren't you dodging those yellow jacket SP1s? Like, what are you doing, Katy?
Oh no, it's like, you suck by default. I'll come to agreement with that. I'm just kidding. Yellow jacket is a very difficult opponent to fight. No, it's not, but...
Part of the problem is all the content creators are working with the same data at the same time. That is true. And champion releases and other things, so it's a small window of opportunity to do the content. It is. Oh, and I'm doing 5-hit combos with Corvus. What am I doing?
No, I still kind of think that the biggest problem is that they're not doing anything new, fresh, exciting. They're just basically doing champion reviews with like odd exception here and there. And there's not much to watch from content. What's the point of being a content creator program? Let's say in case of Seaton isn't in content creator program.
Right.
He just waits a week later or whatever, spins the crystals, gets any version of the champion and does a review video anyways, and more people watch it because they like him better. That's about it. So where is the advantage of being in content creator program? You get to play with the champion week earlier, so who cares? Seaton releases another 2 weeks earlier data mine abilities. Or whoever else is not lazy. So, I don't know, like, I just think that content creator program is like, currently, like, fairly big waste of time. Like, it offers nothing to the actual YouTuber apart from having like a direct access to a person from Kabam to talk to.
Oh yeah, I know Veritas. Warlock is definitely one of the ones that can chain his heavy from a combo.
Do it.
I did do it earlier.
With 100% success rate.
It was in that arena fight. I feel like Warlock was throwing specials with no power. I think that happened twice. I'm going to record its every fight now. If you feel like a champ is doing something they're not supposed to be doing, definitely record the fight. What am I doing? Oh, that's why I didn't do that. We're all beta testers, basically. We are, Mr. Whips. We're basically like the guinea pigs for everything that happens with Kabam. What's up, Sheila?
Well, that's exactly what Kabam announced with their balance changes, because now they're going to be balancing analysis, human torch and whatnot, and that's basically what the announcement was, that they're going to release the champions, check how they perform in our beta test, let's say.
Yeah.
And then they're going to adjust them, which is also complete BS. Another thing that I think people took too lightly, just because the announcement of them starting to do that came simultaneously with a positive bit of news that Human Torch and Atlas are going to be getting a slight buff. So So people are, oh, that's cool. And now you're gonna spend, let's say, $1,000 to buy Ghost 3.0 or whatever, and then 3 months later they're going like, you know what, it's a bit too good. But you can't do anything about it anymore.
Nope.
Because they warned that there will be balance update after 3 months the champions are released.
Yep.
If the champions are overperforming, nerf them. Well, maybe. And again, it will obviously depend on severity, but still, no matter how little it affects the champion, it will affect the champion, and you will have received different product that you originally thought you were purchasing. But since Kabam had made an announcement and everybody is aware of it right now, there is nothing you can really do about it.
Aegon,
Right.
who should we guess Aegon's next 5-star pull is gonna be? He's recently pulled Gwenpool and Blade. Well, you've had some two really good She-Hulk. Too soon, KT, too soon.
Alright, I got to go for a bit. I need to get a
Alright,
bit of
KT.
work done. If you're still
Shit.
on once I'm done, I'll give you a call back.
Okay, yeah, that'd be cool.
Alright.
Thanks, KT. Having such a hard time going through 5.2.4. What are you having issues with on 5.2.4, Brennan? Oh, this is not gonna be good. Can I get a power lock here? Oh, I thought it was gonna be my special too. Civil Warrior? I like Civil Warrior. This is probably gonna kill me. No, he is at work, actually. Mainly the boss. My champs are all maxed out 4 stars, just the health pool mainly. Which boss is 5.2.4, Brennan, and what's he got? You can go in with max 4 stars and clear that. Because of the degen? Are you talking about the Bane? Is it the Bane? Is that one Bane? Morning, T-Smith. Yes, KT. I'm totally gonna ask Civil Warrior out. Hey, I like that heal block you got, Civil Warrior. You wanna maybe call me maybe? Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe. And do you? I don't really know how to play Doc Ock that well, and I should probably get better at it. So with the Bane, what you need to do is just time your hits so that as soon as the Bane is transferred onto you, it's directly transferred back to them, Brennan. So, just please know my ears. I know, that's why I don't sing. Speaking of Civil Warrior, guys. But, just time your hits with that. You may need to wait a hot second after you parry to do it. And then also like time your specials. Champions with a lot of hits or long specials are really good for that, Brennan. And just pay attention to the Bane timer. That's what you got to do. It's kind of hard, I know, because you're watching one timer and you got to, you know, make sure you got to do that. So what's up, Billy D? Oh, well, there you go, Brennan. But like champs with long specials like Blade, Medusa, they're all really good for that. Who else? Power draining champs are great too. If you can keep a champion power locked, then you don't have to worry about the Bane because you don't need to worry about baiting specials. So definitely keep that in mind when you're going through that chapter. Yeah, that's exactly right, Momo. You just gotta watch that Bane timer. So, speaking of timers, we can do one more round. Oh, should we do one more round? Storm is easy, just take someone who can bleed. Zach got the Caltrops too. You definitely want to bring someone if there's Caltrops against, bring a bleed immune against that. Ghost Rider's a good option for it. You've got power control, you can regen, plus he's bleed immune. So what's up, Tom Higgins? Did 13.7 million for your first 4-star featured grind for Warlock, superb champ, and thanks for the guide on him. Oh, well, thank you, Tom Higgins. I'm glad you enjoy that. What's up, Daniel MCOC? Am I gonna go after any of the new champs? I don't think I'm gonna be doing another featured grind for a while, the man Moses. I may open a few crystals, I may not. It just kind of all depends, really. Omega Red, yeah, Omega Red is another really good one for Caltrops, Johnny Midnight. Plus, he's got his special too, is pretty long and does a ton of hits, so that's another really good option. Plus, he can lifesteal too, so he's another really good option for that storm. So, but anyways, guys, it is noon here. I am starving. I ate breakfast at like 5:30 this morning, so I definitely think I'm gonna go get some food. But I want to give a huge shout out to everyone that donated. Mama Bear, Elliston, aka Allen, Panther Nation, Jeff Gayton, Lenneth, and Bess. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much for the donations. You really helped to support the channel. Thanks again to KT. I know he's just lurking, for jumping on call so we could discuss the whole She-Hulk issue, because that was a big deal. So but yeah, how much I think Sparkles is going to go for in the basic? Probably around 3.5. So, but thanks everyone for watching. I don't know when I'll be on again this weekend. Sometime, probably, definitely a few times this weekend. So, but thanks everyone for watching. If you guys haven't already done so, please hit that like button. If you're new to the channel and you like what you see, hit that sub button, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. Bye, guys.